an investor looking for your first investment in Dubai and enter the booming Dubai real estate market, then this is the right video for you. Hi everyone, myself Chelsea Kukrera, your Dubai real estate expert, and today I'll be taking you through the most general topics related to Dubai real estate. I will be covering the following topics: who can buy a property in Dubai, leasehold versus freehold properties, primary versus secondary, off-plan versus ready properties, prices, booking process, payment plan, types of rentals, builder versus broker, and the visa you get with your property. So I'll be clearly solving all of these 10 questions. First, can foreigners buy a property in Dubai? Yes, anyone can be buy. You do not need to be a resident in Dubai. All you need is a valid passport copy and we can initiate the booking process. Leasehold versus freehold properties. There is a myth that you cannot own a property in Dubai for a lifetime. This is only applicable in case of leasehold properties. So leasehold properties you cannot own for a lifetime. You can only lease them from the landlord for 99 years and the ownership of the land still stays with the landlord. Whereas in case of freehold properties which we sell, you can own them for a lifetime and the property can be passed on to your generations. Off-plan versus ready properties. Off-plan properties are ones which are under construction and ready properties are one where you can move it instant. So mostly the payment plans will come in off-plan and ready would require full cash or a bank loan from the government. Primary versus secondary properties. So primary properties are the one which are directly from the builders and you can buy them from anywhere, sitting anywhere in the world within minutes. The secondary market, the properties where there is another owner who already owns them and you're buying it on a resale from that particular owner. So for secondary transactions, you need to be present in Dubai at the time of transaction, or you can make someone your POA who can do the transaction on your behalf. Now comes the most important booking process. What you have to do is get in touch with your broker, choose your desired property, builder, and send your documents to your broker once you select the unit. Then your broker will share your documents with the builder and you will get a payment link to pay a token amount if it is still in the launch phase, or if it has already launched, then you can directly pay the down payment for the unit, which is 20%. In most of the cases, in few even 10%. So once you pay this amount, you get a booking form from the builder. You have to sign that and then send it back. So this is all it takes to book a property in Dubai. And after about 45 days, you get your Okuth document, which is also in initial contract of sale that confirms your ownership. So in this documentation, it would be an e-signature which you would be required to do. It's hassle-free, it's easy, it is within minutes, and all the transactions that you do are directly into the builder's account, not to the broker's account. And in secondary properties, process is a little bit lengthy, it is time taking, so I will cover it in the next video. Now moving to prices. So with respect to prices, the starting price for a studio apartment, which is roughly about 400 square feet, is around 550,000 dirhams. For one bedroom apartment, you can get it for starting as low as 800,000 dirhams. For two bedroom, 1.2 million dirhams. For a three bedroom, 1.6 million dirhams. For a four bedroom townhouse, around 2.5 million dirhams. For a villa, starting 5 million dirhams. So these are just the basic prices. When we change the areas, we move a little far from the center, the prices vary a lot. Next is payment plan. So what is the payment structure that you generally get in Dubai? So if you're going for a ready to move in property, it is mostly full cash where you have to pay entire payment in one shot. Now when you are taking under construction or off plan properties, in that you get a payment plan which is interest free from the builder. Now that payment plan can go up to 10 years as well. It doesn't mean that you will get your keys after 10 years. So what happens is, let's say the builder is giving you a payment plan of 30-70. So 30% has to be during construction, which would be 1 year, 2 year, 3 years, and the remaining 70% on handover when the property is completed, and to get the keys you have to pay the entire balance 70% amount. The next payment plan is a post handover payment plan, wherein the builder also gives you an option to pay even after getting the keys. For example, the payment plan again is 30-70, but the split goes like 30% under construction, 20% on handover to get the keys, and then 50% is left out. Now that 50% builder will give you time, let's say in 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, or maybe 5 years. So that is on builder's discretion. Now, even this plan would be interest free. The major benefit of this plan is that the ROI which you get is pretty high. Most of the famous 1% per month payment plans fall under this category. And the best part also is that the rent of your apartment after getting the keys recovers your installment amount. So that is another major benefit of this plan. Next is rentals. So in Dubai, you can rent an apartment either on short-term basis or long-term basis. Short-term also includes the famous Airbnb business in Dubai, wherein you're renting your apartment for 1 day, 2 days, majorly to the tourist. And then you have monthly rentals, which is for 1 month, 2 months, 3 months. And then you have the most prominent long-term rentals, which is you have one tenant for entire 12 months duration on a contract. So, unlike other countries, this is not a concern for Dubai where you feel that the tenant will run because they're not making your one shot payment. So, it is nothing like that. So, how the rentals work is you have an option to give flexibility to the tenant to pay you starting from one check for entire 1 year, and it goes up to one check per month, so 12 checks for 1 year. So tenant has a flexibility here. Usually the checks are 4 checks for 1 year. So every quarterly there is a one check. So all of these checks are given to you on day one of signing the contract. And the laws are very strict in Dubai. In case your tenant wishes to leave the country or deport, they need to have a balance in their bank account, because if the check bounces, there are very heavy penalties on that in Dubai. So you can be assured of your rentals. Next is going to a builder versus going to a broker. First and most important thing is all the brokers are going to give you the same price for the primary properties which the builders are selling. We brokers can directly not give you any builder's property without involving them in between. All your transactions, payments are going to be made directly into the builder's account, and we are not going to charge you anything. It's the builders who pay us when you buy a property with them. Of course, the process is different for the secondary market, and I'll cover that in the next video. So you can directly go to the broker and get a property from them. Plus, another benefit of going to brokers rather than builders is brokers are the one who are going to give you an exit from your property, and they're going to give you the right property after researching the entire market. The builder is only going to pitch them their property, plus they would not be the ones who are going to resell it for you or rent it out. So be rest assured, and you can go to the brokers. The last one is visa. Now you get two types of visa. One is an investor visa. If you get buy a property worth 750 dirhams or more. Second, golden visa, where you buy a property worth 2 million dirhams or more. I'm sure you must have heard a lot about the benefits of golden visa. So this is how you can get it. Now, once you have these visa, you can apply for a bank account. You can become a resident of Dubai and enjoy the benefits of a resident. So this is how you can get the residentship by buying a property in Dubai. I hope I was able to cover your major concerns. I'll have more videos upcoming for the new buyers. So stay tuned, keep sharing, liking, and subscribing. This is Chelsea Kukreja signing off.